Yo, 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 you already know who it is, the Kid, HustleManFatz. And right now I need you to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like the content, if you like the interviews. If you want more interviews of some of your favorite artists, make sure you subscribe so you can be the first person to know for all the exclusive drops, all the exclusive interviews, and all the exclusive content. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at HustleManFatz, and we going up, man. As you can see, this is a controversial topic that's been everywhere with this young black male teacher who had his middle school science students helping him unbraid his hair. And I took it live to my show today, and I want to hear what people had to say about this before I formulate my opinion. Let's see what some people had to say.
Bro, the teacher shouldn't be fired, bro. It's like they hurt a teacher for being there for the kid, and when they, the parents are okay with it, now we going to crucify him for doing, for letting him braid his hair in public on camera in front of all his students. I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. They're making it like he's a pedophile for letting his students that he had a great relationship with braid his hair. Like, he's putting it out there. It's not like he's doing it privately. He's putting it on camera. He's in the classroom, and the parents know him.
I will say the curriculum is done. I know a lot of people are asking, what about the work that needs to be done on class? It's the last 10 minutes of the class, and he's giving everyone free time. And this is on camera, which he had permission to actually have these students on camera. So for him to be fired is kind of crazy. I'm going to actually go right into a comment that somebody asked him, you don't have to block their faces. And his response was, no, their parents signed media release forms to have their kids in my videos. As the caller said, I don't understand why people are treating them like this is pedophilia behavior or over-sexualizing. I think this is something that we in the black community, for some reason, we go through this. And I don't understand it. Let me see if I can get somebody else on here.
Yes, the teacher should be fired. He's in a position of authority. He should be fired. He's grooming this young girl. He's trying to get him some young, fresh, you know what I'm saying. I'm shocked to learn that we would even try and normalize something like that. How is that appropriate? How is that normal? He is the teacher. He's in a position of authority. It sounds like to me he's grooming. Yes, he should be fired.
Wow.
Okay, so I do not believe that he should be fired. I don't think that he should be reprimanded. I really think that everyone who is speaking harshly about him is really not noticing that our children need these type of people in their lives. They need these type of teachers that make them feel comfortable and want to engage with them. Online, I've seen him playing soccer with the boys.
Exactly.
And that's the way that he reached out to the boys. And also, I think there needs to be a very deep conversation, because when you're screaming, he's grooming them, well, then you have to talk about the lack of accountability from guardians and parents. You can't groom my child.
I agree with this mother here. First of all, let's dial it back a little bit. Not only does he interact with his young boy students, he also interacts with his young woman students. This is something that you can tell they enjoy to do. They're here having fun. They're just unbraiding his hair. For you to say that they're grooming him, for me personally, I think that's something that you need to unpack. You need to sit on the couch and talk to somebody about that, because it's no way for you to sexualize something in a manner, something so small, to say he's grooming them. And as a parent, if you are active in these kids' lives, it's no way that a teacher can groom my child or your child to do something sexual without them informing you what's going on. That's a lack of parenthood. So for this guy to call in and say he's grooming them for some young, that first of all, that's disrespectful. For this young black teacher, there's a statistic that says there are 3% of black people who are teachers in America, and a less percent of people that are of color that are male teachers. And it's because of things like this. They're so afraid to be teachers because people are going to say you're grooming them. And that's just insane. Let's see if I get somebody else real quick.
Man, he don't need to be fired. For one, if you look at any of his TikTok, man, these kids already, they parents signed a consent to make sure that their kids can be in their videos. He just don't put them in the videos, man. Man, people taking it too far. Man, that teacher, he a great teacher. Let him be a teacher, man, because these kids don't like going to school. And he's doing it in front of everybody in the class, not outside the box.
Listen, exactly. If the parents are okay with it, I really don't understand where our indifference is with this. Matter of fact, I'm going to go into one of the comments because this is on Shade Room now. This is on Neighborhood Talk. This is on all of your blog sites. So this Berm comments in the Shade Room comments saying, "This is my daughter's teacher. He is the most loved teacher at the school. Don't over-sexualize or overthink this video. He isn't doing anything wrong. I know for a fact if this was a female teacher, nobody would be saying anything. He's a great teacher and actually loves those students. He is a passionate teacher." And that's where it comes into play. If this was a young man and this was the last 10 minutes of class, free time, if the curriculum is already done, the work is done for the day, if he faded or wanted to give his teacher a lineup because he enjoys cutting hair, will we be here? I'll probably say 95% of the people are going to say, hell no. Or if this was a woman, like the mom said, of the children who is in the video, if this was a woman, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I think that we're over-sexualizing this. This is minute. There are real pedophiles out there. There are people who are really molest children out there. There are people who don't care about their students out there. There's a shortage on teachers. They're not getting paid a proper amount of money. And then some teachers are TikTok and content creators. If a parent is authorizing a child to be on video and a parent is authorizing the relationship between the child and the teacher, what are we talking about here? Don't over-sexualize everything. Let me see if I can get somebody else real quick. I need Cardi B. Where's Cardi B?
I'm seeing that the teacher might get fired.
So this is Cardi B speaking out on the teacher possibly getting fired. So someone you guys look up to who is a mother as well and of our color, of course. So let's see what she has to say. This interview was sponsored by DPJ Houses. If you're looking to sell your home or you have a vacant property that you don't want anymore, but you're accumulating taxes, or if you have a mortgage on a property that you're behind on that you no longer live in, or if you might inherit a property that you just don't want anymore, someone passes away in your family, I know this is a touchy situation, or if you may just be a tired landlord, I need you to go ahead and email my people with the address and the information at dpjhouses@gmail.com, or if you don't want to email them, just shoot them a text at 443-526-3369. That's vacant properties. If you're behind on your mortgage, if you're a tired landlord or you don't want the property anymore, DPJ Houses is exactly where you need to go. They help you with whatever you got going on. They're here for you to help.
Now I'm seeing that the teacher might get fired. I don't think he should get fired because there's like a literacy crisis going on. And to be honest with you, like there is so much ways now to make money. Like social media has allowed people to make money the more a way easier way, that there's not a lot of people that wants to become teachers. Like first of all, like, and nobody want to deal with your kids, to be honest with you. Like these kids nowadays, they're bad. They be hitting the teachers, they be beating the teacher. And as you could see in the video, you could tell that the girls really like their teacher. So that means their classmates like their teacher. And when you like your teacher, it makes you want to pay attention more in class, and It makes you want to do better in class. Like when you have a favorite teacher, it encourages you to go to that class. So I don't think he should get fired because he probably has a good relationship with his students. And when you have a good relationship with their students, it makes kids enjoy the class and it makes kids want to go to the class.
And that's very important. We live in a time now where kids don't have no respect for their teacher. They fight their teacher. They treat their teacher as if they're scum of the earth, and the teachers are teaching the next doctors, the next lawyers, the next people that be on radio, the next people that are consultation advisors, the next people that do your taxes. All of these professions come from teachers, and these kids don't like to go to school. When you have a teacher who is as passionate as this young black teacher, young black male teacher at that, who is doing things positive, not only for the young woman in this class, but for the young men, you don't chastise and try to make them feel as though they're over-sexualizing their students. At the end of the day, we've all went to school. And personally, I will say, when you have a teacher that you're take a liking to, you enjoy their class a lot more. I've been on this TikTok. I've seen the things that he's saying. He said that the kids love him so much that he literally has to kick the students out of his class because they don't want to leave because he's such an enjoyable teacher. Some of the students consider him his favorite teacher. So why are we trying to kick this young black male out of the school system? There hasn't been a report saying that his test scores are low. There hasn't been a report saying that he's a distraction to the school or the students. There hasn't been a report that says the curriculum isn't being done. But because this video is on Instagram, everybody's creating these think pieces and don't really want to look deep into what's going on and go into these comments and see these parents and some of the kids that were actually in the video who are being affected by seeing their favorite teacher being drugged through the mud on social media, in the comments, arguing and fighting for their teacher because they want him to come back to school. Guys, we have to do better. We have to do better. If not, we're going to lose a lot of our teachers out here because they're just going to be so afraid of social media and what is socially correct versus doing the right things and raising your child. These people you send your child to school with are probably with your children more than the parents are, to be honest with you. Your child goes to school from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You probably get your child from 5 to 9 in the evening. It's time for them to go to bed. And they start a new cycle over again for 5 days a week. If these parents trust this teacher, I don't understand why people are trying to overly sexualize this situation in any manner. If he does lose his job, I don't know what will rectify that because that's his livelihood. That's how he pays his bills. That's the things that he does to take care of his family. But a lot of people are in the comments not even thinking about that. They just want to put this black man down. Again, if this was a woman, if this was a young man, give him a lineup, we wouldn't have these issues. And I think you guys should stop sexualizing this guy. Go to his page and check him out and see what he's about. He's a great science teacher. All the parents, and for the parents that do not want their kids on his social sites, he respects that. They're not there. There's an understanding between him and the parents. There's an understanding between him and the administrative system. Guys, go to his page, check him out, see what he's doing. He's also a soccer coach for the young men. He has 5 sisters, he said. He's allowed some of his students to do his nails as well. Just check him out, man. Do better, do better, do better. If not, I don't know who's going to be teaching these kids at the end of the day because people are just going to be so scared to get these jobs. They're not even paying no money. And I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you.